If you've never heard of MedX Gym Machines before, I don't blame you. They're actually quite rare to come across, especially here in Sydney, Australia. I was lucky enough to get a training session in recently at a gym called Health by Motion, which is in Edgecliff in Sydney. And they've actually got 11 MedX machines in that space. And they've just built a really nice atmosphere for training in there. So if you're ever in the area, I highly recommend checking that out. And I figured today what I'll do is I'll talk you through a few of the machines, talk about a bit about the history of MedX, and we'll talk about the profiles on these machines and sort of the value you can get out of these MedX Gym machines. So stick around and you can check out some of these machines in action. The MedX company was actually founded by Arthur Jones, who was the inventor and founder of Nautilus Gym Machines. And he founded MedX in around 1986. And I believe from the research I did, the initial goal was more around spinal rehabilitation and a lot about strength testing of kind of spine and trunk muscles. And then eventually moved into creating gym machines for pretty much every body part. Now, the machines I'm using in this video, I don't have an exact date on when they were built. I believe it's probably around mid-90s to early 2000s, which if you think about it, that's really impressive because the mechanical features on these machines and the resistance profiles on them, it's actually superior to a lot of machines that are being built even now in the year 2025. And these were built back in the 90s. One thing I find interesting about these machines is they're often seen as just being rehab machines, and that really couldn't be any further from the truth. They've got these really massive weight stacks on them, so you can cater to a wide range of people, including bodybuilders and strength athletes. They've got great support and restraint options, so you can see how locked in I am on these machines. They allow you to really just lock in and focus on producing as much output as possible. They have these smaller weight stacks at the top, so you can increase the weight in smaller increments. And really they're just good for anyone who's looking to build strength, improve function, look better, all those kind of goals. This leg extension machine, it offers a nicer drop-off than I've experienced on just about any other leg extension I've ever used, aside from ones that have had kind of modified cams on them or bands attached to them. Just as a really nice resistance profile and kind of matches what our bodies are capable of producing in terms of torque. So this leg extension is just amazing. Torso rotator machine, probably one of the best torso rotator machines I've ever used. The resistance actually drops off as you get to the middle of the range. And where we get really weak is when we go from the middle of the range to the end of the range. So that's where we want the resistance dropping off. So if you've ever used it, this one just feels really smooth, really nice feeling on this piece. This torso arm is a really nice piece as well. Provides good drop off as you get towards the bottom of the range, and the handles offer really nice adjustability. And I've also found you can kind of use that seat belt and push your body up into it to produce more output in the exercise.
So this is really cool because you can use all the grips. This grip, wider. Oh, this grip as well.
The leg press machine has a massive weight stack on it, which is really convenient. And it also increases in resistance as you get towards the end of the range, as you straighten your leg out. Now, I didn't really get to play around on this as much to determine how appropriate that profile was, but it's definitely heading in the right direction for a leg press because we do want the magnitude of resistance increasing as we kind of straighten our leg out there. Now, I found the seat on this chest press to be just a little bit high, a little bit big seat. So what you would want to do is maybe put a box underneath that to put your feet on so you can add a little bit more support into the exercise. But overall, it feels really nice. It's a nice profile and there's 2 handle options on it, which is also handy. I find it pretty rare to come across back extension machines here in Sydney, so it's really nice to use this. It's a nice change. Pretty nice support and restraint on this piece. I would like a little bit more range as I head towards the short end. But overall, it's a fairly nice piece and you can really just load it up and focus on challenging your back extensors here. I'd be keen to hear your thoughts on these machines. Have you used them in the past? What did you think of them? Which ones do you really enjoy? I'm going to put together a couple more videos in the coming months, just going through individual pieces. I didn't get a chance to take these machines apart and have a look at how the resistance profiles are actually being created inside of them. So hopefully get a chance to do that in the coming weeks. But yeah, let me know your thoughts. And if you've got any questions, put them below and I'll get back to you really soon on those.